Welcome to the Venerable Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Liberty Flames and the Toledo Rockets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, checking in with the Flames head coach before the game. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Flames ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the return, it's Jones. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. He wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
And, man, it doesn't take long for this defense to pick up right where they left off. The very first play of the game, they force another interception after 4 last week. They are seeing the football. You better take notice. If you want to throw against this defense, you better be very careful.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Davis. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
And the Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Keeps it moving, it's Coleman. He's dropped.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Reels it in. Touchdown, Flames! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point makes it 7-0.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Number 98, set to kick it off.
They'll snag it just inside the 10.
And your Toledo Rockets will take over 1st and 10.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Making the adjustment. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
And that's something this offense is going to try to do in this game, and they're doing it early. They want to establish the run game. They want to be more physical. They want to control the line of scrimmage. That's how they're going to attack this defense.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the 1st quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the target. He's got it. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Rockets will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's got it. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Hits inside. It's Washington. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
And the Rockets look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw one 1st. Quick completion on the out. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
The Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. He makes a catch. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Rockets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Here's a give to Washington. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. Ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
The Rockets will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Davis. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wide receiver going in motion. Showing off the arms. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
The fake wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. DB's right up on the receivers. There he goes. He's at the 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Liberty.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jones. And the ball is loose on the return. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And you could just feel a collective sigh of relief when that ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah, that defense, they looked excited. You see all those bodies trying to run over and jump on that football? That offense is very lucky that thing trickled out of bounds.
Drops back on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And the Rockets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Washington. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The quarterback rode that RPO for a while, trying to make sure the defenders were wrong, and he took a big shot and couldn't quite connect.
And those RPOs make you wrong defensively regardless. Do I come up really fast and play the run, or do I stay back? Great job by the defense, understanding, seeing it, playing the pass really well.
Fires quickly. Hey, midfield, he's got room. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Back to pass on second down. Got a man. It's Washington. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Just barely got rid of it.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll give it to Washington. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Just gets rid of that one.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Davis. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. First play of this drive. Throws to the wideout. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Second and long here. They'll run it. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Flames are in the hurry-up. Pushes ahead. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40, the 30, at the 20. He is in. Touchdown, Flames.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it with a 74-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. He'll be out of bounds at the 23 after gambling and bringing it out of the end zone. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
They'll start on the ground with Washington. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Long way to go on second down. From the gun. Fires to the right. And they're not on the same page there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
3rd and long right here. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
Booster.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking downfield. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. It's caught. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Flames in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Coleman. Breaks into the open. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Flames will line it up on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Sees a crease. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Tells the run, wants to pass. Buys time to his left. Touchdown, Flames! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Sells the run, looking to pass. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Working that left side. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. And the Rockets moving quickly to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got out of trouble and throws. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Rockets line up to punt it away.
And now it's kind of decision time for this offense. It's been a great start to the football game. Moving the ball down the field, scoring 10 points on the first two possessions. Do you want the field goal to still be a two-possession game? Or do you want to be aggressive here, try to go for it on fourth down, and maybe break this game open early?
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Running behind that left side. On the move at the 30. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with a look at Missouri taking on the Illinois Fighting Illini. And it's Missouri in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. As we check in on these top 25 matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football is.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He's got it on the right. Got room at the 35. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Flames, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. The Flames want to crank the tempo. Second down to the air. Moving out to the right. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Motion from the wideout. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On third down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Turns up, it's Davis. Turning it on. He's at the 10. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly, on target, and you can make big plays.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Liberty! And the stomping has commenced. His huge game continues. Third time he's gotten pay dirt in this one, and numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the season. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35 to 10.
35, Toledo, 10.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here's a give to Washington. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll need a bunch on second down. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Third down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college.
Makes the grab and room to run. Inside the touchdown, Flames. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Number 98, set to kick it away.
From deep, it's Jones. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Rockets offense looks primed and ready to launch on this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Rockets want to move quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
That's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession? I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
3rd down is where the money is made, but they're lucky to be here after that ball was loose. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
They kick it away on 4th down. He's got great speed. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong.
Sweet.
Wants to throw on 1st. Complete, left side, Coleman. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. And the Flames with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeps it playing. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And
finally getting home and getting the sack. This quarterback, his jersey's not even dirty. We're in the second half. We're behind. We got to find a way to create some momentum plays. That's step one.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Quick give. It's Coleman. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. The screen, and watch out. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Second and long here. He's looking to throw. He's got the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top. Well, guys, so far this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd down, here's Washington. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. Makes the catch. It's Washington. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Drops back on first down. Gets rid of it. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
The Rockets come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Look out! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes a grab past the marker. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
He'll set up to throw. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Wants to go up top on second down. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football.
Touchdown, Rockets! Fit it in the window for the score. He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he's going to bring this one out. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. On the RPO, got it. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And a lot of times in football, man, the short memory, we usually talk about the quarterback, but sometimes it's the running back who puts it on the deck. Sometimes it's your playmaker out wide who puts the ball on the deck, but that doesn't mean you abandon him. You come back to him, let him make plays. Nice job making the catch, and I still expect him to be a big part of this football game.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Straight ahead, it's Washington. Got enough for the first down. Headed to the end zone. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous part. A late touchdown. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
And he makes the extra point. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play.
Number 92, set to kick this one away.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He'll go out of bounds at his own 10-yard line, and that was hardly the return they were looking for. Offense in a split backfield. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. The Flames headed quickly to the line.
And that is exactly what you want to get accomplished coming out of your own end zone, man. You don't want to hold on that ball too long. Get rid of it. Throw it to your running back. Nice job getting north and south, getting some positive yards, and getting out of the shadow of your own end zone.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Fires deep toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Long way to go on second down. They'll move the tight end. Selling the fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Finding some room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Man, this just starts to hurt your pride, right? You're down by several scores. It's in the fourth quarter, and they keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep.
Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his fourth trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.